I said last year. You know, everybody, on the internet called me a liar all the time. It's just I lie about everything.
We watched that Purdue-Tennessee game because of Zach Edey and Knecht.
Dalton, besides Bronny, was my favorite player in college basketball.
I watched Tennessee a lot. I did not think he was going to fall to us. I thought it would be impossible. I have no idea how that happened.
They didn't find DK. The other 16 teams fucked it up. Did anybody watch him? Yeah, they just didn't fuck it up.
But very grateful and very happy that he's here. I knew exactly what he was getting when he fell to 17.
Riding high on a 6-game winning streak, it's easy to say now that Dalton Knecht was a steal as the 17th pick in the NBA draft. But this season didn't start out that great for either DK or the Lakers. But something has changed that has propelled them to a 6-game winning streak. It might be the quality of opponent for sure, it could be the vibes, or it could be the blossoming of a 23-and-a-half-year-old rookie into the exact player the Lakers had been looking for. This season didn't start out amazing for Dalton Knecht. There was an occasional glimpse into what he could do, but it was difficult to get a rhythm going with inconsistent playing time while adjusting to the speed of the NBA. One play they liked to run for him in particular was his skip to blind pig action in the corner, catching his man turned away from the ball, unprepared to contest the shot off the handoff. This is effective because LeBron will garner a lot of focus from all 5 defenders, allowing Knecht to sprint in behind the big off the skip pass for the opening. They have lots of ways to break into this play and can even make it into a flare screen if AD isn't open for the initial pass. You can see Ingram gets so concerned with the catch on the elbow from LeBron, he's 2 steps late reacting to the cut by Knecht, who probably gets fouled but gets the rookie whistle treatment from the refs, as the season for Knecht had been going similarly to this play. The process was there, but not the results. And here is that play again for Knecht, and the same result, a bad miss short. But watch what he does with the loose ball. He somehow keeps it alive, and in an effort to throw it off his opponent, it squirts to Jackson Hayes, who tries to make something happen with the drive and kick. If that weren't enough incredible effort from Knecht, just watch how he knows exactly where to be to keep the ball alive one more time, leading to the Hayes dunk. There are more plays like this, sneaking in from the weak side when he could just as easily started sprinting back on defense, creating a dunk for AD. He does the same thing, and he's got a lot of size at 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, getting right to where the rebound was and tipping it out to create the opportunity for Reeves to nail this open 3. And this rebound and putback was instrumental in helping the Lakers hold off the Pelicans at the end. Over the last 5 games of this win streak, Knecht is putting up some crazy numbers in terms of field goal percentage. And while we'll get to how he's doing it in a minute, first I want you to understand the kind of effect he's having by his mere presence on the offensive end. There's a reason his impact on the offensive rating is by far higher than anyone else's on the team. Typically, you'd see a rotation to AD here on the pick and pop, but they won't leave the shooter alone on the weak side, enabling AD to fire up a wide open 3. Same idea here, there isn't even an inkling of a rotation because the Pelicans scouting report is to stick with Knecht, and AD is shooting the highest 3-point percentage of his career by far. And he's enough of a threat to drive on a pick and roll that AD's man has to drop and hold a little longer than he'd like, opening up the wide open 15-footer for Davis. Part of his skill set off the dribble is the hezzy, where he sits up and pauses the ball, bringing the shooting hand to the ball and almost picking it up to make Markkanen think he's pulling up. While he doesn't make this shot, it directly forced AD's man to help and open up the putback to increase their already sizable lead. On this baseline drive, his first look is to skip to the corner, but it gets covered up quick. His next look is to AD, but the spacing isn't great, so Knecht gets up in the air to improve the angle and fires the pass to Reeves after flattening out the entire defense. The hockey assist goes to Knecht as LeBron nails the wide open shot from the one more pass. He's also been great in transition by simply giving more effort than the defenders getting back and generating a lot of good looks. The same kind of looks you'll get when trying to find the best deals on tickets using SeatGeek, the best app for finding the greatest value for sporting events, concerts, or the theater. Just check for the green dots. They let you know the price is a great value. It's the easiest app I've ever used to get tickets, and I've got the hookup. With my code BBALL10, you'll get 10% off of every purchase you make. So act now, since this offer may not last long. Hit my link, don't worry about being called a geek, That's cool these days. And enjoy all your favorite concerts and sporting events. Save 10% with my code BBALL10. And check out how Dalton Knecht doesn't just settle for running to the three-point line while on the break. No one would have blinked an eye had he continued to the corner to wait up for a spot up. But instead, he saw an opening on the 45 cut and D'Lo makes the nifty no-look bounce pass to the rim rattler. Again, he's always looking for the opening to cut to the hoop instead of just settling for a three on the break. Watch how he slows down a few steps before then accelerating into the cut, and credit Reeves for the nice lefty hook pass. He's surprisingly bouncy in the open court, and again, you'll see him rim run, which is not that common for shooting guards, as Reeves finds him for an athletic finish. And if LeBron takes a chance on you by dishing in the open court, finishes like this will get you more passes from him in the future. His consistent work ethic to get down court fast is getting rewarded more and more by LeBron James, as he throws a perfect strike in stride so Knecht need only lay it in the basket easily. Once you earn the trust of LeBron, you'll get the ball early and often. Reminding the rest of the NBA, if you don't pick him up near the half-court line, Knecht can burn you in your face from downtown. In fact, LeBron has assisted on 12 Knecht baskets this season, 8 of them coming in just the last 5 games. By placing Knecht in the corner, they can lure the defense to help off of him. That will happen often when all eyes are on King James, creating an easy pass, easy shot situation. The great back screen by Knecht frees up D'Lo. LeBron misses it, but the flow of the offense is so good that he can then use his own cross screen to fire up a quick release three with only a sliver of daylight. Ball screening LeBron with a shooter is a great idea. As both defenders move towards LeBron, this allows a pop and attack on the catch for Knecht, who proves he's not just a one-dimensional shooter. JJ Redick's offense has been a fountain of cleverness, and the handoff actions he's developed out top are directly benefiting Knecht to no end. It looks like AD is coming up to ball screen after the handoff, but it's really a slip back to the hoop. That would have been an easy lob pass for 2, but they're also running a pin down to the same side corner. LeBron throws this ball 2 steps before Knecht even gets to his spot. As a result, he can dip the ball into a quick release with just enough space to get it up and in. A handoff out top to LeBron can easily be a source of concern and confusion to the defense, and it's worth keeping your eye on the player who handed it off. This not only forced a switch, just look how Knecht's new defender is solely concerned with LeBron, opening up a blind flare screen that generates a wide open left wing triple. Same type of action to Russell, a handoff that would have turned into a ball screen to the right, but if they can lure Knecht's man to hover near the ball, then they take advantage of help from one pass away, as he steps into an open look when Cody Williams makes an honest mistake and stays in front of the ball, thinking that's the most important thing. Easy pass, easy shot. I really like this set JJ installed where Knecht breaks off the cross screen out top. He's chased over the screen for fear of his jump shot, but it flows into a handoff right back to the passer. Then Knecht snaps back to the ball off another cross screen in the other direction, and they're forced to foul, where he's shooting 92% from the free throw line. They can continue to flow out of this action as we see everything executed the same way as the previous clip. But if he doesn't shoot it in the snapback, they're running another handoff, and watch how Knecht reads D'Lo's man, who had started running to get underneath the play to stay guarding his man. Knecht instantly reads this and knows if he fakes the handoff, he'll have his own lane to get right to the rim. Absolutely perfect. They can put him in other positions in this set as well. While the cross screen cut into handoff happens above the circle, Knecht then back screens the guy handing off, before getting his own pin down as a bit of flex action. Clarkson isn't fooled, but still can't stay attached enough to stop this jump shot from going down. Here it is off a sideline out of bounds play, and I always recommend running a regular offensive set from out of bounds. But this time, it's Austin Reeves who fakes the handoff, and it leaves the defense in a tough situation. There's no help from the weak side, so they attempt at stopping the ball off the corner from one pass away. This creates the easiest drive and kick scenario in the game of basketball as Knecht lights it up. His on-off numbers defensively are decent, but he's not someone that's going to make plays on this end very often. In fact, I detected a little issue with him boxing out his own man that should get cleaned up with a little bit more attention to detail in terms of early positioning and beating his man to the spot, so he can then use his size and athletic ability to get to the ball and snatch it out of the air. Now that he's getting more playing time, expect teams to adjust their scouting reports and go at him more in isolation to see whether he's up for it. There's not a lot of data, but what we do have isn't great if he gets stuck on an island against an elite scorer. which basically describes how most defenders would do in these situations, but it will certainly be a common way for Lakers opponents to force him to the bench so his offensive influence won't be felt. And we also must acknowledge that this 6-game winning streak, which has catapulted the Lakers to third in the conference, has been done against very mediocre competition. The way he lit Utah up was exciting and even gave us a Jordan shrug after his 9th made three-pointer. But even Jazz coach Will Hardy knew it was inevitable, considering his team is one of the worst at defending the three-point shot.
It seemed like everybody in the gym knew that Dalton Knecht was going to shoot the next shot, with the exception of a few people. The problem was that those few people were on our team.
That said, we've seen time and again what a LeBron-led team can do when surrounded by tough shooters, and Knecht is certainly a guy that can shore up their starting lineup and help AD and LBJ get the space they need to dominate. But before Lakers fans can celebrate too much, we'll have to see what they do against the Nuggets and Thunder at home in a week. At that point, we can reassess. But I know we'll see plenty more scoring outbursts from Dalton Knecht as JJ Redick continues to put him in the starting lineup.